It is a bantamweight matchup between Marion Renault and Leslie Smith. All right, so here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Nice pop from the crowd. And let's start with her wrestling, Joe Rogan. Truly high level, bordering on world class. And she figures to lean on the offensive wrestling in this particular matchup. Not just good at getting fighters down, but controlling them once they're on the canvas. As good an offensive wrestler as there is in this division, you got to think she's going to shoot early and often tonight.
This girl has excellent footwork. She is very difficult to get a hold of, very difficult to keep up against the cage, and her footwork, both moving in and out and side to side, are outstanding. She's very difficult to catch cleanly and excellent at closing the distance and landing her own strikes.
Well, there is no doubt this young woman is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on her opponent tonight. The kicks are really what jumps off the film. Brutally fast, equally powerful, and she does major fight-changing damage just by landing one or two. One leg kick can have you limping the rest of the way. One body kick, and you're covering up the rest of the fight. Scary, scary kicker. It is all about the power for this young woman.
This girl has a ridiculous chin. Her ability to take punishment is the stuff of legends. I have seen her take bombs and barely wins. She presses forward, and because of the fact that she has this incredible chin, she is able to stay in the pocket and land strikes on her opponent that maybe other fighters would never be able to get off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion the Belizean Bruiser Renault. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway. Oh, huge head kick.
Counters with the right hand, and it lands big.
Well, she missed with that right hand.
Oh, look at that, though.
Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there. Oh, she got clipped with that straight punch to the body there. Vulnerable to it by leaning in. She moved forward. The guard was up, not down, and her opponent wisely saw the opening and barged right through it. Just misses with a left hook there.
Even when you block those, they'll still stun you.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Renault. And the kick lands for her there. She blocks the shot, Joe.
Nice uppercut. Left kick to the body.
Swing and a miss by Renault.
Oh, good hard kick.
Smith gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Counters with a big left hand.
The left hook hits home.
Oh, what a leg kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Man, that was a perfect counter punch.
Renault gets touched by that kick to the body. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Smith gets hit by that leg kick.
Good right hand. Looking to avoid that left hand.
Under a minute to go in round one. Smith gets caught with that punch. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, nice punch there by Smith.
Good defense there.
20 seconds left.
All of those are blocked. Oh, nice.
Lands the kick to the body there. Round two next.
Here's a perfect kick to the body. Here's a powerful leg kick. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. Very impressive striking going on in that round.
You want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
Brittany Palmer in the building. Second round underway. All right, so second round getting underway now. Not a bad first round. Both fighters had their moments. Looked like at times they were just getting warmed up a little bit, perhaps a little bit of a feeling out process over that first minute. What's your thoughts on what we saw there in that first round?
Oh! This could be it. Vicious left hand. Big left hand. Hard left hand.
Can we show you the total strikes? Sniffed that one out as she blocks the... Smith appeared a little stunned. Wow. Wow.
Huge knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, and I think most fighters in this division get knocked out by that strike. Near perfect execution. She found a little crack in the defense and found a home for that strike. Landed flush, and that is another one for the highlight reel, but few prettier than that one as she gets the big knockout win here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown and the subsequent follow-up strikes for the knockout. Check it out here. Ba-boom!
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser,
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards and Mickey Gall. All right, so here's the talented young New Jersey native Mickey Gall, still undefeated in mixed martial arts. He's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and that is really the realm of MMA that he has leaned on thus far. All 4 of his pro wins have come by rear naked choke. That is the go-to submission for a lot of high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners. We'll see what type of strategy Mickey Gall looks to employ tonight.
This guy has some of the best arm bars and leg locks we have ever seen inside the octagon. The technique and the speed of his execution are second to none.
So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Both fighters are 26, with similar height and the same reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 4 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Mickey Gall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
And we are underway at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City. All right, so here is Mickey Gall ready to go in round 1. His first 3 pro wins all came in round 1 back in 2015, 2016. So this is not a fighter that wastes a whole lot of time in there, something his opponent has got to be aware of as he tries to bounce Mickey Gall from the ranks of the unbeaten tonight. Edwards gets caught with that punch. All right, first round is underway, so as a submission specialist, you know what he's going to be trying to do here, Joe. Somehow, some way, take the striker down, set up his submission attempts. That is his bread and butter. We'll see if he can execute here tonight. Cracks him there with the right hand. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Edwards. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Oh, effective use of the jab by Edwards. Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Well, he got his head snapped back there, Joe. The straight punch lands flush to the head. And again, he's just not doing things defensively that you want to see. Move that upper body. Get that head off of the center line. Right now, he's just leaning right into his opponent's range.
Right hand.
Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Gall gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe.
He transitions to the north-south. He lands a big shot from the bottom. Side control again. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Looking for a Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down.
Got a very good Kimura.
He might get it here. Look at this.
Getting tighter.
Oh, my God! Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission, and you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Mickey Gall!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team, and one that they have richly deserved. Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This fighter is a world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist. If he can get this fight to the ground, he will have an advantage there over almost everyone in the world.
All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You got to think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete. And he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
What he wants to do here is close the distance, bring this fight to the ground where he should have an advantage, utilize his ground and pound and his submission skills.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, John Evans! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Nice body kick there.
He's looking for that left. That one hurt.
Couple of shins here being tested early.
Slightly deflected. Into the full guard. He's got a guillotine. Looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, look at that. Slips right out of it. He's in half guard. Tries to move from half guard into side control, but cannot make it. Nice sweep.
Gonna stand you up.
Trying to mount. He's got it. Full mount. Lands a good shot from the bottom. And now he moves to his back. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Now he gets the full mount again.
Lands a punch there, Joe.
Reversal here, and into full guard. He's working from full mount again.
Oh, he continues to attack now. Joe might have an arm bar.
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face.
And this might just be a matter of time.
And his arm's free. Wow, very close. And now he is in side control. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautiful. Just do the exact same thing. Just set it up. Just be smart with the setup. Throw some one.
Let's see some of the action here. Let's check that out from a different angle. Beautiful submission attempt. It looks good, but can't get it.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. All right, round 2.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Look at that, right to the temple.
Well, Joey seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown.
Nice punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Now he's in full guard.
Oh, he's got the neck here, Joe. This could be tight.
Nope, lost it. Posture's up. Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him. Excellent movement here on the ground. Moved into full mount.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Let's go.
Nice.
I mean, how many can he take?
He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense. And he executed a very nice sweep here and wound up in guard. Big punch from the bottom. He's going to try to take the back, I think.
I'm gonna stand you guys up. Come on, let's move it.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, he's got the neck. He's got that choke locked in tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Wow, that was close. Let's take a look at it again here. Let's see it again. Let's see it one more time.
Could be losing the fight. We have 1 round to get this victory. We can't let this go to the judges' scorecards. We have to go out there and be aggressive.
The original Ariane Celeste, good to have her in the building as usual.
Let's go. You ready? Are you ready?
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, well done moving the head there to slip that left hand.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. trying to get a single.
And potentially a critical takedown here.
He's in north-south position.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's looking to take the back. Looking for the anaconda choke. He's got this anaconda choke sunk in tight. That is just amazing technique. This is getting pretty tight. He might be forced to tap. Stunning. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. All right, coming up next should be a good one at 185 pounds between Robert Whittaker and Luke Rockhold. Fighting out of American Kickboxing Academy in Northern California, here is the 32-year-old southpaw and former UFC middleweight champion, Luke Rockhold. This man is a finisher of the highest order. Stopped Chris Weidman back at UFC 194 to first win the UFC middleweight championship. Most people believe eventually he'll get back to the top of the heap.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
right, so tonight we get another look at one talented young man, the UFC's middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker. And I think anybody who saw him on The Ultimate Fighter Smashes back in 2012 knew that they were witnessing something special. Perhaps they didn't think he'd realize a UFC championship that early on, but Whittaker makes this walk tonight as the consensus best 185-pounder on this roster, and he has another chance to prove it here in a matter of moments.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Rockhold is 6 years his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, this building has hosted some of the biggest fights in boxing history, and now MMA making its presence felt. We are underway and ready for live action here at Madison Square Garden in the heart of New York City. Well, they are all still chasing Robert Whittaker at 185 pounds. He has had some hand injuries, had the staph infection several months ago, but he is fond of saying there is no better place in the world to get injured than inside the octagon on fight night. And you know Whittaker is going to go balls to the wall in pursuit of this title defense here tonight.
That one hurt.
All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans. That one begins to start.
He got tagged.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh!
Straight right, he misses. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice right hook.
Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe. That is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook.
Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Switching stances here. Hurt him with that Superman punch.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
Gets away from the clinch.
Unable to connect with the right. Right hand upstairs. Oh, straight to the body by Whittaker. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. You can tell that shot hurt him bad in the body.
Wow!
30 seconds to go.
Double underhooks in the clinch here, Joe. 10 seconds to go. Whitaker gets the over-under here in the clinch, Joe. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Beautiful strike here, lands on target. Here's a powerful punch that results in a knockdown. Here's a devastating kick that results in a knockdown.
Brittany Palmer with us.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. Oh, caught a big right hand. Nice leg kick.
Oh, straight right. Just missed with the left there.
Tagged him.
Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into that punch.
Oh, he got tagged. He got hurt bad. Whitaker's in big trouble. Oh!
Leg kick checked effectively there by Whitaker. Just out of range with that right hook. How about that shin? Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Under 3 minutes now here in round 2. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, he's getting some hits on that one.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just misses there with the left. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, Rockhold's moving to his left here, Joe, and it's a wise move trying to avoid... Oh! Huge right hand!
He's rocked!
Oh!
He got tagged! He got tagged! He's hurt! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Look at this! Takedown! That eyebrow cut is getting worse.
Rockhold gets caught with that punch. 45 seconds remain in the round.
He's back in a full guard now. Let's see if he can pass that half guard.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, tags him with that money left again. 10 seconds.
He tagged him with that right hand.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn. Huge knockdown for him in that round. Outstanding round from Whitaker.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Let's take a look at that again. And let's get a better look at it from a different angle.
Calm down, breathe. Just relax. You're 2 rounds to none. You're just slipping towards the right hand. Don't...
Ariane Celeste in the building.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Oh, he connects there. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Try to establish that jab. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
That's again the experience.
Oh!
He's hurt.
Whoa! Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Nice jab.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. So clock starting to become a factor here. Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Rocco. Oh! He's got him hurt here. Big body shot. Oh! Big knee to the body. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a
another one. That hurt him. He avoids the clinch.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of there. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
That one hurt. Hard hook.
Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. All right, so somehow, some way, Joe, we hear that final horn. Multiple knockdowns in the fight, so perhaps there was a 10-8 in there as well. He should be the clear winner in this one, and it appears just a formality here as we await the scorecards from the judges. A most dominant effort out of that fighter here tonight. All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Robert Whittaker.
Well, he's still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside that octagon. You saw it firsthand tonight. Congratulations to the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. We get to a lightweight bout between Edson Barboza and Eddie Alvarez. A pro career that dates to 2003. Here is the underground king and former UFC lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez. 17 career wins by knockout. Of course, none bigger than his stoppage of Rafael dos Anjos in July of 2016 to win the UFC lightweight championship.
This guy is a boxer. Look for him to utilize a technical jab and a devastating right hand, left hook combination to try to get the victory with boxing skill.
Born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, here's the talented striker Edson Jr. Barboza. Lives in the United States, trains under Ricardo Almeida, and he is the owner of one of the best knockouts in UFC history when he KO'd Terry Edom at UFC 142, Edson Barboza.
This guy has some of the best takedown defense we've ever seen inside the octagon. His timing and his utilization of underhooks and sprawl are world class.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Alvarez is 2 years his senior. Barboza will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Eddie Alvarez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Novo Friburgo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Edson Jr. Barboza. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Well, back in 2016, he stopped Rafael dos Anjos to realize a dream and become the UFC lightweight champion. Eddie Alvarez, the underground king, getting back at it here tonight, coming up on 35 professional fights and figures to have a decided experience advantage in this matchup tonight. Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early going?
Edson Barboza has some outstanding kicks. Look out for those.
Alvarez gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. He landed that punch flush.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Oh, elbow to the head. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped. Slides him over, and nice reversal here. Whoa!
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Oh, lands that punch. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Good punch.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown, Joe. That's his best shot.
He's now working from half guard.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Edson Jr. Barboza.
Excellent movement here on the ground. He's moved back into side control. He's in half guard.
Effective strike there by Barboza.
That one hurt.
Under a minute now to go in the opening round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by the Underground King.
Nice.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
Clean jab there by Barboza.
Oh, nice hook.
Tags him.
And now they are bringing both sides with conviction.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
Controla essa agressividade, não vai com tudo pra cima dele. Espera pouco, faz a finta, tenta acertar.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual. Second round underway. All right, round two underway. Round one pretty entertaining. Not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first 5 minutes?
He's got nice snaps of that leg kick. Very nice. He's blocking almost all these shots. Nice body shot. Dropping down, looking for a single.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Now he moves to full guard. Postures up here.
Hammer fist here by Alvarez.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Barboza. He gets hit with an outside leg kick.
He hasn't thrown any kicks, but he really should be throwing them.
Barboza gets tagged by a solid uppercut there.
Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. And he connects with the punch there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Constantly a moving target. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Edson Barboza. Effective punch there by the Underground King. Oh, and again, he lands another takedown there, Joe. So really doing a nice job scoring points, and the takedowns are piling up. And he's not telegraphing his shot, and that's why he's been so successful. The opponent can't see it coming.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Knee to the body here in side control. All right, so he's gone to the well for the takedown several times here tonight, and perhaps another takedown attempt is imminent.
Back and forth we go here.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Alvarez.
Oh, tagged him.
And there it is. The takedowns have come in bunches. Again going for the shot.
Won that last round. Your boxing is unbelievable. I thought you had that guy knocked out last round. There's no way he wants to get back up off that stool.
Let's see some of the action here. And here's another perfectly executed takedown. And here's another very nice takedown.
Ariane Celeste doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
So far, phenomenal performance that we're so privileged to be able to watch.
Well,
He's clearly hurt. Big shots.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Connects with the punch there. Nice punch by Edson Barboza. There's the leg kick. That one checked by Alvarez. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. Alvarez gets touched by that kick there. Slips the punch. How about that shin? Barboza gets caught by the inside leg kick.
And there he swung with a haymaker. Oh!
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body, connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Slips. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Big left hand there inside. Two minutes and change to go in our third and final round.
He pummels in. Now he's got double underhooks.
And again, he stuffs the takedown, Joe. So after his opponent had realized a lot of success early, he has made the proper adjustments, and now he's able to keep this fight upright. Let's see if he can get the strikes going now.
And he's checking every single one of those.
Elbow
Lands. He is in trouble. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh, what a leg kick. Nasty left hook to the body. It's in. He's deep. He's going to clasp the hands together.
Oh. He blocks the punch.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
Takes a lot of practice to make a jab look that easy. Lands flush again.
And here's the end of the fight.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Easy call for the judges. Very clear who won this bout.
All three judges score this contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Eddie Alvarez.
All right, so another big win for Eddie Alvarez here tonight. He really has every skill you would want in the MMA game and needed to employ most of them to get the job done here tonight. He's been in the fight world forever. The Underground King, though, still a threat here in the UFC at 155 pounds. Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, they don't call him poster boy for nothing. Jimmy Manuwa with as good a highlight tape as anyone in the sport. This is a gifted striker. Of course, you know about the one-punch knockout power. Don't sleep on the left hook. Just ask Corey Overtime Anderson about that. Jimmy Manuwa, very dangerous fighter and perennial tough out for anyone at 205 pounds.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Manuwa is 7 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Jimmy Poster Boy Manuwa. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Forest, California, USA, the Destroyer. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square Garden tonight, and we are underway here in New York City. Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Good counter.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Oh, big kick. Misses a huge hook to the head. Hard hook. He is going after it here. Nice takedown. Big shot from the bottom. He postures into place. Moves to full guard.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Just
Big kick to the
misses
head.
with the right.
He's stunned. Oh, that one hurt him. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
And there comes the separation now. Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Some nice back and forth action here.
That one hurt.
Nice punch by Jimmy Manuwa. Strong defense there to block the shot.
He's looking for that elbow.
Manuwa gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
He's feinting with the punch. Nice shot.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Manuwa. Slips to avoid
Big
the
shot
right.
to the liver. He's hurt bad. Oh, beautiful. Pummels out of double underhooks here. Good shot.
20 seconds left.
Locks up the Muay Thai clinch.
Pretty good elbow there from the clinch, Joe. We'll see if he can follow it up. Manuwa's worked in that arm. Nice job of pummeling, and he's got the double underhooks now.
Deep breath. And breathe. There we go. Just like we did in training. I want you to...
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Big round.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Very nice leg kick there by Manuwa.
He clipped him.
Blocks the shot, and he connects there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
He's feinting with that kick.
Oh, nice punch there by the poster boy. Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight. Huge right hand!
He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
Whoa!
He's getting tagged. He's got half guard. He's trying to pass here. Beautifully executed sweep. Big punch from the bottom. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Back to side control.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he had...
Oh! Kick to the face! Oh, he's hurt! Oh, solid jab.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, and he connects there.
Beautiful reversal.
2 minutes to go, round 2. Lands with the ground and pound here.
And he reverses position. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's got side control. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Change into the southpaw stance now, Joe.
Oh! Another shot, he's in trouble.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful, accurate uppercut that got him the win.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there, Joe. Landed flush, and I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Let's get a better look at it from a different angle. Check it out again. Boom.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jimmy Poster Boy.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Paige VanZant and Cynthia Calvillo. All right, so here she is, Cynthia Calvillo, firmly in the strawweight mix here, and really has been from the moment she made her UFC debut back at UFC 209, submitted Amanda Cooper, one pay-per-view later, submitted Pearl Gonzalez. This daughter of Mexican immigrants is a legitimate threat to all of the elite at 115 pounds. Not a woman you want to mess with when it comes to the transition and scrambling game on the canvas. Cynthia Calvillo, thankfully for the fans, back for more tonight.
This girl has amazing blocking technique. She can stand right in front of you, and you just can't hit her cleanly. She has such a huge advantage in that, and knowing that she has the ability to block and parry all of the different techniques that are coming her way.
So here is Paige VanZant representing Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California. She's been forced to grow up in the UFC, but that doesn't mean she hasn't realized a lot of success. A lot of people believe with her well-rounded skill set and the grappling starting to catch up to the striking, that Paige VanZant is going to find herself in a UFC strawweight championship fight before her career is said and done. And of course, she is just getting started. The wildly popular 12-gauge Paige VanZant in another big one tonight.
This girl has excellent submissions. That is her specialty. So look for her to engage on the feet, but look for an opening to bring this fight to the ground and into her world. Excellent submissions both from the top and bottom position. Her guard is very good. Her chokes are very good. Excellent arm bars and leg locks. She has a full arsenal of submission techniques.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, USA, Cynthia Calvillo. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, 12-gauge Paige Van. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go.
Damaging punch lands for her there.
Huge left
hand is good.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. Wow, that was a quick takedown.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Van Zandt.
Excellent posture.
Oh, effective strike there by Calvillo.
Now she's in half guard. Now into side control.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's definitely looking for a choke. That choke is locked up. Now it's deeper. This could be it. It's getting tighter. Oh, that's it.
That will do it.
Got caught in the choke. Didn't have the time to tap.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? She goes to sleep, and you've got to admire her toughness for not wanting to tap out, but she just couldn't deal with the grappling acumen of her opponent here tonight. A beautiful setup and an even better display of technique to ultimately get the finish and put her opponent out for good.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And let's see if we can get a better look at that from another angle.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Cynthia Calvillo.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. It is a heavyweight collision between Stipe Miocic and Curtis Razor Blades. All right, so here he is, the former JUCO National Wrestling Champion, Curtis Razor Blades. He has definitely vaulted into heavyweight title contention, and that wrestling game is his bread and butter. He's got a very good single leg takedown, but don't sleep on the striking. He is training under Team Elevation there in Colorado, has worked on the kicking game, will incorporate some elbows here and there. This is an aggressive, conditioned fighter and a heavyweight with which to contend.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
So here's the UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic. A lot of people thought he'd be a professional baseball player, eventually left that goal to pursue a career in mixed martial arts, won the UFC heavyweight title with a win over Fabricio Verdum at UFC 198, defended it in his hometown of Cleveland against Alistair Overeem. They are still all chasing Stipe Miocic in the UFC heavyweight division.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Miocic is 8 years his senior. The reach is the same. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Curtis Razor Blades. And now is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, Stipe Miocic. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the famed Madison Square Garden right in New York City. With some of the best boxing in this heavyweight division, here is the former Golden Gloves champion, current UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and as such, the baddest man on the planet, Croatian-American Stipe Miocic. He has finished 13 of his 16 wins, all by way of knockout. Oh!
He is hurt! Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Oh, strong punch there by Blades. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Miocic. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Curtis Blades. 2 minutes have gone by here, round 1.
Missed the mark. Kick to the body.
Oh, big left hook there. Man, how about that takedown defense? Looked like the slam was there. Not tonight.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Finish this, guys. Come on.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, shoots for the takedown, but he misses. Nice sprawl. Lead kick landed there by the heavyweight Miocic. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low.
Nice and done to avoid the clinch.
Level change there.
Tries to pass, but cannot.
Work, do something.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Seconds to go. Watch the shot here, Joe. Ooh.
Oh, he missed that kick. Oh, tagged him.
Wow, yet another punch to the head by Curtis Blades.
Just keep doing what we worked on. Strikes, strikes, strikes.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. We really got a chance to see some awesome action in that round.
Brittany Palmer is here as well.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
All right, round two.
Starting off this round, you've got to think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's going to want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Blades gets caught with that punch.
Excellent head movement.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
That one hurt.
Miocic gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. We show you the total strikes. Connects there with the punch. Hand speed, man. Now a level change.
He's in full guard.
Effective punch there by the heavyweight Miocic.
Good punch. Passes into half guard. Full mount, look at this. He's got his back. Mounts again.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Miocic.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Going for a submission.
Let's get the double wrist lock here. He's got the hand on the wrist. What he wants to do is clasp his other hand on his forearm. That's where the leverage comes from. Then he wants to pull the elbow close towards the body and then pull the hand down. That's it.
And there it is.
He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Curtis Razor.
Well, what a moment and what a victory for Curtis Razor Blaydes here tonight. A lot of people wondered as the challenges got stiffer, how would Blaydes respond? He responded in kind here tonight to stamp himself a bona fide UFC heavyweight contender. All right, coming up next, a good welterweight matchup here between George St. Pierre and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. So here is a pro dating to 2003. Here is the consummate veteran, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, arguably the greatest mixed martial arts athlete the state of Florida has ever produced, longtime staple of the American top team in Coconut Creek, Florida. He's got heart, the toughness to go with it, cardio, an outstanding jab, and a submission game to go with it. This is one of the more well-rounded welterweights in the world, and as such, he has vaulted into title contention.
This guy has incredible stamina and ridiculous cardio. If his opponent can't slow him down, he is not going to be able to keep up with him.
Here is the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, walked away from the game after a 12th consecutive win in defense of his title against Johnny Hendricks in 2013, returned to the octagon in 2017. This is one of the most dominant takedown artists in UFC history. Stand-up skills as well, an outstanding jab, and he's back on the big stage tonight.
George St. Pierre is a humble but confident champion. Incredibly accurate striker, outstanding takedown defense, and a fantastic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game as well.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. The American is 33. The Canadian is 36. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Game Red Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre.
You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Well, it is a building long on combat sports tradition and mixed martial arts, certainly making its presence felt here as we get underway at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
George St. Pierre is one of the very best fighters to ever fight in the UFC. He's the greatest welterweight champion in the history of the sport and one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in mixed martial arts.
Oh, massive slam! That'll change the complexion of this one.
Moves to north-south.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. Oh, big shot from the top. He's got Americana here. He's isolating the arm here. He's got it pinned down with his hand. He's got the hand on the wrist, keeping the arm in place. From here, he wants to secure his other hand onto his forearm. That's the double wrist lock position. From here, he wants to pull his opponent's elbow towards his body. Outstanding. Outstanding. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, George Rush St. Pierre!
C'est bon. Outstanding performance out of the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, here tonight. Really hard to find anything that you would quantify as a glaring weakness when you watch this guy perform. And once again, GSP steals the show, closes the show here tonight